Hello and welcome to the fourth episode of unboxing worldwide stamps and sorting by country. Didn't have time to do a more creative show tonight, so I figured I would just do one more of these. Pretty easy to do. If you like these or any of my other videos, I appreciate if you feel free. You can share subscribe to my channel. That way you'll get updates on the latest videos I post. So here's a great stamp from France. We'll start with this. I think that'll be in frame. I'm working with a brand new tripod tonight that I'm trying, so hopefully I've got it adjusted to a decent height. Here's a great bridge from Hungary. Hopefully I'm close enough you can see these yet far enough. I've got enough room to lay them out when we're done. Here's one from Poland. Here's one from Untitled, which a lot of people will say probably isn't even a real stamp. But we'll put out even Cinderellas here, or whatever you may want to call them. The fact is, somebody made something, and we have it here. Here's Romania. And Haiti. I've got something under Haiti. Give me a second here. There we go. Looks like Syria. Yeah, I believe Syria. Don't get a ton of those. You know, I had this same Romanian stamp yesterday, but you know what? This came out of the same like 4-pound box, and it's actually getting down to the end of the box. So a lot of similar stamps. In fact, a lot of what's left in there is not really even interesting enough to do a video on. This was maybe the last couple pinches of interesting ones. Guatemala, Universal. IT, or maybe I don't know what that is, telecommunications. Anyway, I'm going to let it fold back up just to save space. Guatemala there. Togo. Togo has some pretty crazy stamps sometimes. Switzerland. You can still see that one. New Zealand. Is that probably extreme? Yeah. And another New Zealand while we're at it. A couple Christmas stamps. Looks like 65 and 66. And Venezuela. I'm gonna, let's see, take the damaged French one. It's funny, different damaged French one last night. Denmark. That's a nice Denmark. I like the purple one. US. Let's see, is that still in frame? Yeah. And looks like maybe some Argentina. I recognize this cow anywhere. Now these are stuck together, so I'd normally leave them apart, but that's okay. We'll leave them there. We'll sort those out later. France. And looks like some Lebanon. Are these all stuck together? I'm just going to pull them aside and look real quick. It's the fruit series. They're not stuck together, but I'm not going to bother spreading them out too much. But different fruits, maybe I will spread them out. I actually like this series. I've seen quite a few of these. That one's really nice with the lemons. That one's an airmail. And another one of the lemons. Nice. So Lebanon. Greece. What do we have here? Looks like Lebanon again. And a couple more Lebanons. Some pears, maybe. Very nice. Another Poland. That's just a real nice design there. Greece. Brazil. I was hoping this one was going to be mint, but it looks like I canceled the order most likely. Czechoslovakia. India. Those are both service stamps or government stamps. Hungary, a beautiful bird. Triangle stamp. And looks like possibly a different series with a different bird. I don't think the same series. I guess they could be, but one was colored and one wasn't. French. You know what? I already had France over here. Mistake. Here's a 1-cent Ben Franklin, U.S. and a 2-cent green George Washington. unlike so many of the other video channels, I'll not assume that those are the most expensive variety first. I like to assume they're not. They're the cheapest variety, and occasionally maybe get happily surprised. But until I have time to study them, we assume they're pretty common. With these box lots that I buy, I'm sure a dozen people have been through these stamps before me. Let's see, 1949. I don't know exactly which country. I'm going to say maybe China or something similar. Germany. Another one from whichever country that is. This looks like maybe Belgium. I don't think I have a Belgium out here yet. Canada. Put that right down there. I had this Gold Coast one last night. It looks like these could be stuck together, but they're not. Give me a moment. I'll just separate them. They're not stuck. They're just almost static together, if anything. So I know I'm working off frame for a second. There were quite a few in this pile. So let's try to stack them right down here if we can see this. This was Grenada, Gilbert and Ellice Islands, another Gilbert and Ellice Islands, and a single Gold Coast. Now I had a Gold Coast last night, so maybe it's the second stamp in that set that I had last night. Hungary. Oh, you know what? I put those in the wrong spot. I put those on Poland before. Oh, look, another great, I'll call it Dinosaur, coming right up. So 2 Iraqi stamps. Those are nice. But no, I mean, I love this Polish stamp. I'll have to do a post about that one. There's somebody on Facebook. I have a group page on Facebook, Postal Pleasures as well, where I feature some videos and non-videos. Italy. And somebody else has a group or page on Facebook where they do Philately, so dinosaur stamps. So whenever I find something, I like to post it over there. So the one I found yesterday went up, and this one will go up probably tomorrow. Yugoslavia, if I can, yeah, there we go. What do we have here? Another Iraq. I'll just let that be upside down for now. And this is going to be Korea, Israel, Belgium, lots of Belgiums. I'll stop saying Belgium for a while. You get the point. Japan. Did I have a Japan yet? I don't think so. Austria. I have far too many of this series of Austria. French. India. I know, I think I had a couple so far. Jamaica. That's a nice one. I think we're still in frame there. I can even get one more, it looks like. New Zealand. That's a beautiful New Zealand. I'll try to sneak it in over there. I'll pull these down to give myself a little space. Paraguay. Let's see. England. Netherlands. Canada exists here somewhere. There we go. U.S. Christmas stamp. Let's see. Barbados. Very nice. I love the, I forget what that's called, but it's got the horse in the sea. Romania. Looks like an imperforate with the selvage. That is beautiful. That might be my favorite stamp of the night. And it's a space stamp, which I like those as well. I've never focused on topicals, but I think, maybe I should, because I seem to like most topicals. Let's see, Ghana. What do we have here? This looks like Japan. That's a great stamp. I've never seen either. Looks like a mountain climber in the winter. Where's Japan? Here we go. Another Japan. That's just a great stamp as well. I like the style, I like the engraved style. Single color stamps. Denmark. This A notorious stamp I have far too many of. My Denmarks are up here. Republic of Argentina. That's a nice one. Two tones of blue really stand out. Norway, Netherlands. This one's on paper from England. I'm going to take this one aside, just because it's big. It doesn't fit my England pile at the moment, and on paper. Another England. Guatemala. Okay. Struggling to read that print. The way I film, I'm not able to look at these as closely as I'd be happy looking at them. Do I have a Guatemala? Yeah, I do. So sometimes I have trouble reading them. Another Guatemala. Let that one be upside down. Japan. I know there's Japan here somewhere. Oh yeah, big stamp. Gold Coast. What do we have here? Jersey. Don't get a ton of Jersey stamps. I do not know what this stamp is. I want to say possibly Turkey, possibly Saudi Arabia. I think maybe Turkey because of the crescent and the star there, but I'm not 100% sure without looking. Trinidad and Tobago. Denmark, an older one. Hungary. Yeah, this has been a nice grouping. Sweden, yep. Japan, it's a bright one with a fish. Kind of a fun looking Japan stamp. An older, they call that the sower, I guess, French stamp. Another sower. Sowing seeds from a sack. And here's another French stamp. I forget the name of that one. Belgium. Belgium was up here. What's this going to be? Brazil. Oh, we've seen that before. Nigeria. I'm going to set this one aside too because it's on paper. I've got a pile of on papers I need to decide whether I soak or not. I've gotten to the point where I'm really only soaking stamps that I want in an off paper situation. You know, really, if it's new to me and I want to add it to the collection. Otherwise, keep it on paper and let the next person decide how to treat it. So that was Nigeria, Belgium, Germany, Denmark, Bulgaria. That's the first one of these tonight. That's a beautiful stamp of a satellite, it looks like. I really like that. Mexico, hot air balloon. That's a great one. And French sower again. England. Another Romanian space stamp. Looks like two Romanian space stamps. Very nice. Doing well on Romania tonight. What are these going to be? Mager poster. So this is an art reproduction of a horse and some, looks like some sight hounds, maybe greyhounds, maybe something else. Really nice hounds from Hungary. And Phrygia. This is one of those countries that produces a lot of stamps, and I don't know how legitimate it is. But we had a beaver, a bear, and I like animals, so I'm not complaining. But a fox of some type a mouse. I mean, a great little set of stamps, even if they're from an unusual country. A mink. Looks like a bull. A rabbit. Come on, there's a couple more there, but they're not going to come apart without my finger, I think, or a second pair of tongs. So we'll skip over them for now. Maybe I'll highlight them later. I'm just going to leave those right there. It would be nice if that was the full set. Guatemala again. It's a nice, oldish looking one. Wow, I love this. So I'm a big German stamp fan. So this is a Rhineland Platz. Italy. I think this is in Italy out here, but there it is. Italy. Really? Okay, Belgium. Australia. Italy. No, that was not the Italy pile. Italy. Another Australia here. Sweden. England. And Austria. There might have been another Austria, but we're done now. I'll take the piece of scrap out of there. And thanks for watching this. I'll either follow this video with some close-ups or try to intermingle them depending on how much time I have for editing. Thanks again for watching.